Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about a very alarming topic. Climate change is no longer a story about a distant future, it is happening right now. We are witnessing a planet slowly spiraling out of control, and it's all connected to what we're doing to the climate. Let's explore why natural disasters are becoming more and more devastating, so we can understand and find solutions before things become irreversible. Close the doors tightly and try to stay warm. Loneliness and helplessness envelop them as they have no choice. The sky over California before the massive thunderstorm was covered by unusual clouds, with lightning flashing continuously, creating a scene that was both frightening and awe-inspiring. What remains after the storm is a clear testament to the ferocity and destructiveness of nature. Volcanoes erupt, releasing glowing lava and toxic plumes of smoke, turning the entire surrounding area into a desolate and dangerous scene. Typhoon Babinka caused massive destruction in China, leaving behind a terrifying aftermath of property and infrastructure damage. With powerful winds and heavy rain, the storm collapsed numerous houses, The sudden and frightening scene left the entire area in a tense and uneasy atmosphere, facing the fury of nature. An electrical short circuit caused a utility pole in China to burst into flames, with fire blazing fiercely, creating a truly frightening scene. Tornadoes spin like giant monsters, blowing away roofs, lifting cars, and shaking entire areas. People are unable to continue their journey, powerless against the force of the blizzard, forced to stop in the middle of the road. People living in areas prone to landslides always face fear and anxiety, knowing that nature can cause disaster at any moment. Despite trying to withstand the immense power of the storm on their own, the fierce winds eventually brought down numerous large trees in Loma, San Jose, Costa Rica.
That's okay, it's just getting funneled in.
Looking at this terrifying scene, it feels as if the apocalypse is upon us. Oh my god, it's truly horrifying.
It's just insulation. I can't get the whole thing in the camera, it's so big.
Under the harsh blizzard sweeping across the United States, the scene appears like a painting covered by a thick white veil, with no horizon and no clear boundaries. The freezing winds carrying snow blow in powerful gusts, like sharp arrows lashing at faces, forcing everyone to bow their heads to brace against the force. The collapse of large icebergs in the Arctic raises a significant question for humanity. Is this a clear warning about the increasing severity of climate change? The icebergs break apart and fall into the ocean, causing sea levels to rise and threatening the global ecosystem. The sudden lightning strikes in several areas of Cuatro Esquina on August 1st startled many people with fear. The houses, still surrounded by a thin layer of snow, were bathed in the soft morning light. During the mining of gold and copper at the Mount Polley mine in northern British Columbia, Canada, an underground water vein was discovered. This discovery brought both surprise and challenges, to the mining operation. The tornado raging through Montrose Street has plunged everything into chaos and destruction. The powerful swirling winds sweep away everything in their path. The vast white icebergs, which have existed for thousands of years, are beginning to crack. Fortunately, at that moment, no one was present there. Suddenly, a fierce lightning bolt struck the open field, creating a loud explosion that echoed throughout the area. The house is probably thinking, what did I do to deserve this random lightning strike? A sudden landslide occurred on a road in China, throwing the traffic into chaos. Large chunks of earth and rock fell from the mountain, blocking the road and causing severe obstruction. The cameraman showed true courage as he captured the moment when part of the mountain broke loose and came hurtling toward him. This required not only composure, but also the bravery to face immediate danger. The tornado struck unexpectedly, much like how the car sped through a flooded area, splashing water all over the young man sitting by the sidewalk. Massive blocks of earth and rock slide down at high speed, carrying with them immense power that sweeps away everything in their path. Any preparation can only somewhat mitigate the damage, but never fully prevent it. For those who were unfortunate enough to drive out and get stranded in the storm, the only thing they can do now is get back into their cars. Despite the fierce blizzard raging outside, the shelves in their homes are gradually emptying. To ensure the safety of the people, the US government has mobilized a large number of rescue teams. One particular car seemed to have lost control and plunged into a nearby lake. Strong winds ripped the metal roofs off several houses in Chongqing, China. These pieces of ice quickly drift away when they come into contact with the frigid seawater, melting into the vast ocean. This scene leaves viewers reflecting deeply on the increasingly evident impact of climate change. Seals and penguins, which rely on these icebergs, are now facing the risk of losing their habitats. Roads, houses, trees, everything is being swept away. The strong storm is lifting everything into the air, creating a chaotic and frightening scene. How wonderful! The tornado changed direction and moved out to sea, bringing relief and joy to everyone. The sight of cars speeding across the high bridge during the stormy flood creates a frightening scene, much like a science fiction movie.